Hello and welcome to Cheap Weekly Thrills. I'm your host Matt, and this is the 65th week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. For those who don't know, Cheap Weekly Thrills is where I find small indie games that have been released on Steam in the past week for $5 or less and review them. This week is a game called Alpha by developer and publisher Kaname. Alpha is a challenging single-player action RPG game set in a futuristic post-apocalyptic world. Alpha is set in a futuristic post-apocalyptic version of Earth after the Colossal Guardian Alpha, who was developed to protect Earth, had gone rogue. It is your job to traverse through many levels and environments to destroy Alpha's minions to ultimately seek revenge upon Alpha for killing your loved one. There's only one catch. When you die, you're dead. No save points, no multiple lives. When you die, you start back at the very beginning only to go attempt it once again. Buckle up because you're probably going to want to rage quit at this game after your 10th attempt. Alpha has wonderful and aesthetically brilliant 16-bit graphics based on a world of many colors, reminiscing back to the early 90s in regards to gaming. With sound effects and music composed in a similar style from a similar time period, Alpha brings you back to a simplistic and retro time for gaming. With added modern necessities, like Xbox One and PS4 controller support, Alpha makes for a frustrating yet very entertaining gaming experience. Most of the game is rather high quality and is nicely polished, but there is a drawback or two. Most notably, Alpha has a tendency to not quite and just almost be a 1080p 60 frame per second gaming experience, but lacked stability where dropped frames were quite common. Alpha also lacked the settings menu, so the game really didn't have much flexibility. Noting how some of the sound effects were really loud at times, having the ability to turn down the sound effects would have been a nice touch. Given both sides of the equation, I would absolutely recommend this game. My critiques of Alpha honestly reside in being a bit critical of this game. The drop frames were unfortunate at most, and not having a settings menu in the year of 2019 was also kind of a shock, but the game was genuinely fun. Being able to run around and slash pixelated enemies with a futuristic sword while dashing around, dashing out of their way was really enjoyable. The level design too was very fun because some levels were very simplistic, some were more complicated as you eventually moved on. Having more enemies spawning in these more complex levels came from, being able to try to dodge a million attacks coming at you all at once. So it was a very fast-paced, and yet it was incredibly enjoyable. And what else is enjoyable about Alpha is its price. From its original release date of November 1st to November 8th, Alpha is 20% off, making it a bargain for only $4. After Friday, November 8th, it will return back to its original price tag of $5. And if you enjoyed Alpha on the PC, make sure to also check it out on the Nintendo Switch. It was released back on April 19th on the eShop for $5, so if you want a game on the go, check out Alpha on the eShop. Thank you for watching this review of Alpha. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave a message down in the comments section below. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the 66th week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. Bye-bye!